Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Miasin and welcome to my new kind of video. By the way, this is like brand new to the channel. I really hope you guys enjoy. So pretty much what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be like taking a card that has been printed recently or even like a while back, or that is still like waiting to be printed. Like this card, for example, is in Phantom Rage, so we are definitely going to have to wait quite a while before we get it. But I'm going to take that card and try to analyze it and see if it has like potential or applications in the current meta or in the future, or if it could have actually been good without us knowing. So if you guys are actually interested, definitely let me know in the comment section below, and once again, don't forget to like and subscribe because it does motivate me a lot to keep making videos like these, and also give me feedback on how you think this actually beautiful setup is, especially with all the lighting and stuff like that. And when I'm filming with my phone, it just looks galactic because yes, it is my phone, not my webcam. Obviously my webcam isn't that good, so the only thing I'm kind of sacrificing is the audio quality, because obviously I'm not using my microphone. My microphone, by the way, for those of you guys who are wondering, is an AT2020 USB plus. I was actually considering getting like the Blue Yeti. I think it's like a better mic, but I don't know, maybe I'm just not really good with microphones in general because it is like quite an expensive mic. I just need to like learn how to use it. My last video was actually, I think it was better because I actually started using filters on OBS in order to like suppress noise and stuff like that. But anyways, we're actually going to jump right into the topic of the video right now. So the card that I'm actually going to like cover on this video is actually no other than Negalogia AA-Zeus. I was gonna say like AAAAA, but yeah, basically, or double A-Zeus. I don't know how you're supposed to like call this card. I really have no idea. But basically, it's a rank 12 light machine Xyz monster. You have two ways of summoning this. Either the hard way, which is literally hard. It's by using two level 12 monsters. Sorry, I mean, good luck getting there. I mean, I can't really even think of like one level 12 monster that you can easily summon in Yu-Gi-Oh in 2020. No, I really can't think of a single one. But the other one is almost too easy, and that's the reason why I'm even making this video in the first place. So it's generic. It's any Xyz monster that has battled this turn. This reminds me so much of the Thunder Dragon Colossus Clause, because you unlock this as soon as you do one very small one very small action, and then after that you're kind of like, you're basically free to summon like one of the most powerful cards I've ever read in this game, really. And it has actually two effects that I'm actually going to cover right now as well. So first of all, it's a 3000 attack, 3000 defense monster. During either player's turn, you can detach 2 Xyz material from this card and send every other card on the field from the field to the graveyard. And then it has a second effect where you can actually, well, whenever your opponent actually destroys a monster you control by battle or by a card effect, I mean the battle you can actually crash, so you can actually trigger this like proactively in a way. But since you can only summon this in main phase 2, you can't really get advantage of this on turn 2, because you can't really like destroy a monster by battle on a main phase 2. Like, good luck also doing that, unless your opponent actually gave you like a second battle phase, in which case that would be like hilarious. But it's a very fantastic card, and it has like a lot of applications, and this is why I'm going to be straight up with you, and I'm going to say that this card has the potential to completely change Yu-Gi-Oh like forever. So just think about it, an Xyz monster that gives resourcefulness to every single deck in Yu-Gi-Oh that can summon Xyz monsters. Now your Xyz monsters are no longer just one monster and that's it. It's just, they have like more depth behind it. Like, just think about how Dante back in the days, like I think it was 2015 or something like that, people weren't using Dante just as a monster that actually milled, but also they would like make like Downward Magician on top, and then it would kind of give like a new effect to Dante, stuff like that. Cyber Dragon Nova could like be transformed into like Cyber Dragon Infinity. Constellar Diamond can be overlaid on top of like a Satellar Xyz, stuff like that. You know, this is kind of like, it belongs to the same family, but the fact that you can actually just overlay it on top of any Xyz monster is ridiculous, and the summoning condition really isn't that bad. It's just an Xyz monster that has battled, and we're actually going to define the word battled right now as well. So basically, a battle in Yu-Gi-Oh is just when you actually go like into damage step really successfully. So if you go all the way until the end, you do not need to necessarily like battle an opponent's monster. That's the very important part, because I know for a fact that a lot of people actually tried to rule me wrong back in the days with this. They would actually believe that you would actually need to be like monster against monster if the word battled was actually implied in the card text, but I can assure you that this is not the case. For example, if you can actually just summon like a Zodiac Borbo and attack directly, well, congratulations, you already unlocked the summoning condition, and you can already imagine right now how ridiculously stupidly easy it is to summon a Borbo. I mean, it's really just one monster. Every single Zodiac monster is just now like a huge toolbox. They already have like so many like good Xyz monsters at their disposal, so now you have like a Monster Reborn, you have a Pop, you don't have the Surge because that would be very stupid. Even if they errata it to like Zodiac only and not just normal summonable Beast Warrior, the deck would still be like ridiculous, because we can generally and like all agree that Zodiac was one of the most ridiculously unfair decks when it was at full power, but thankfully we are not there yet. But this card might actually make them like legitimately tier 1 again, not just a respectable deck and that's it, like tier 1 as like for sure. And I also want to like add the fact that the second effect of this card is also incredibly relevant. I mean, when one of your monsters is destroyed, you can actually like take a card from your deck, extra deck, well, I mean, when one of your monsters is destroyed by battle, or like a card is destroyed by your opponent's card effect, you can actually just take a card from your deck, extra deck, or hand and actually attach to it. The reason why this is so good is because it actually kind of allows you to tutor cards from your deck and even extra deck to the field and then grave, and this can actually trigger really powerful graveyard effects. So on top of my head, there's already like Orcus Nightmare, Block Dragon, Farfa, Elder Entity, Entis. Right now I'm just improvising, I really don't know what I'm talking about, but this is just like a very short list of cards that I can actually just think of in like 2 seconds, but I'm sure there are like 20 billion cards out there that are just so incredibly good when you tutor them out from like your deck to like Xyz material and then go into the grave, because you're gonna detach this later on. And just for consistency purposes, this card is insane, and I can think of like so many decks that would benefit off of this, but the first one that comes into my mind, as I said, is Zodiac. There is also Burning Abyss for sure. Now 2 BAs is actually very terrifying. It's not just Dante Pass, or like, I mean, Beatrice if you're a bit luckier. But yeah, no, just like this card, just giving insane resourcefulness to every single deck is beautiful. It's honestly, I want to say it's healthy in a way. The only thing that I find unhealthy in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is cancer degenerate decks that nobody can stop in a realistic, legitimate way, because they would have to play too many cards to try to counter this. But if every single deck gets like an equal boost to their consistency and power, I don't think this is unhealthy whatsoever. I mean, just think about the Raging Tempest format. Every single deck had like a small Zodiac engine like built in order to add consistency, but no deck was truly tier negative like 1 or something like that. They were just all very good, that's it. They were all good, and every deck had potential if you could actually deck build them right, and I think this is quite reminiscent to that. So another interesting dynamic with this card is that it actually adds like a lot of pressure to your opponent. So let me explain myself. When you're actually summoning an Xyz monster, you're not just summoning one Xyz monster. You are actually telling your opponent, okay, I have a monster that can actually do multiple things now, watch out. So my monster not only has like an attack stat, it has a really powerful effect probably, because you know it's already like charged up with Xyz material, so you can use the effect like instantly. So maybe like, I don't know, like Excite on Night, stuff like that, just powerful cards that bait negates. And then if your like Xyz monster was actually able to like bait a negate and probably like get away with it, I can actually just instantly think of Maestroke the Symphony Djinn with that one, because it's kind of unique. It baits a negate while staying alive on the field, because you detach one material, like try to Book of Moon a monster your opponent controls. If they go negate and destroy, then all you do is detach one, and then Maestroke stays on the field, and then you attack over a defense position monster. You take damage, but you don't die because it's a defense position monster. And then on main phase 2 you summon this. Your monster only has 1 Xyz material, however you actually upgrade it from like a, I think it's 19 or something like that, but yeah, a 19 monster or something like that, or 18 into like a 3k, and whenever your opponent destroys another card, then you can attach like another, like a card from your deck or extra deck to it, and it just adds so much more pressure. Like I already said, it makes it so without expending any more cards from your resource, like I guess your resource collection, you can actually just force your opponent to waste more resources. So that's actually nasty, right? Imagine just not having to pay anything from your own pocket to gain more. You know, it's basically this principle. But yeah, I mean, that is pretty much all I can think of with this card, like really quickly. But if you guys have any comments or feedback like regarding this card, definitely let me know in the comment section below, because I'm definitely really down to like have a really cool conversation with you guys and maybe learn like something new, because obviously this card hasn't been released like, you know, a while ago. I mean, it was announced, you know, like 2 days ago. I mean, at the moment I'm making this video, it's only like 1 day for me, but by the time you guys actually get to watch it, it'll probably be like a day and a half, like 2 days ish. But yeah, I guess I'll always be late with this, especially since I was like working the evening shift today. I mean, once again, while I'm recording this. But anyways, if you guys also have comments or feedback regarding like this kind of series, definitely also make me aware, because I am definitely willing to actually take into consideration your guys' comments in order to make this like the best experience possible for you. And this is why I'm recording with my phone. Like I said, it just looks like really beautiful. I mean, the lighting is actually sick. I'm actually so happy about this. The nano leaves were expensive, and just all the lighting in general was quite sick. But my room actually looked like shit before, so I really needed like a revamp. But that's pretty much all I had to say. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe, because it does motivate me a lot to keep making videos like these. I say this every single time. I'm going to keep saying this though. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and it is your boy Yasin signing out. Peace.